is anybody else having chocolate for breakfast today? What are you having for breakfast? Are you on the porridge, full English breakfast? Do you eat the same breakfast every day? Last week I made a video to help you stop wasting your evenings, and I was showing you me setting up the table, the breakfast table for the next day with breakfast chocolate. And many of you, I've had so many comments saying, wait, what? Chocolate for breakfast in Denmark? Yes, that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you think that sounds tasty, let's dive in. Diane in Denmark here. Rah, rah, rah. Yes, today we are talking about breakfast chocolate. And as far as I can tell, it's only here in Denmark that we have the breakfast chocolate. Now, you know, I'm Scottish. When I was growing up, you put butter on your bread, jam. You've probably also used Nutella or something that's really seems to be trending right now. I used to eat speculoos biscuits, and now they're available as a spread under the name of Biscoff. Peanut butter. What do you put on your bread, or what do you have for your breakfast? And when I moved to Denmark 26 years ago, I suddenly discovered the Danes were eating chocolate. Now, I've got a full video. I did an unboxing of breakfast chocolate video a couple of years back. So if you're into the ASMR kind of thing and really want to go into the details, how much different breakfast chocolates cost, I'll link to that video. But here we are. So this is the kind of box that I have in the cupboard here. You don't put it in the fridge, it just goes in the cupboard. And it's called Pålægschokolade. Repeat after me, Pålægschokolade. Chocolade means chocolate. Pålæg is to put something on top of something else. So it's a topping, just like we have for our Smørrebrød, you know, Danish open sandwiches. And when I first came here, I was so intrigued by this chocolate. You will not find this, you know, if you're staying in a Danish hotel, don't expect to find it there. It's a real kind of, you know, what the Danes eat at home. Oh, and I'll need to tell you a wee funny story about when the kids were small, how they knew which day of the week it was because of the Pålægschokolade. But to show you exactly what it is, you can see here, and it breaks very easily, so don't shake your bag up and down when you're coming home from the supermarket. But you can see how thin that is. See, it's a little slice of chocolate. And what we do with it is we put it on the rye bread, you know, the rye bread that we eat for our lunch, for breakfast. Also, you would have this rye bread with cheese. And if you're ever coming to Denmark, just a wee heads up here, we've got lots of different types of rye bread. So maybe you try one rye bread and you say, I don't like rye bread. There are many different types. This is our favourite one. This is called, it's actually called the Baker's Best. And you know what? It is the best from the bakers. This one keeps for ages. Again, you don't keep it in the fridge. This will keep for about a week. There we go. This one's full of different seeds. In the other video that I did from a few years back, we were eating a different kind of rye bread at the time, Smørrebrød. But this is how we normally eat in our family, the Pålægschokolade. So in the morning, often you'll have it on a piece of rye bread. I like to put a wee bit of butter on top of mine, and then the chocolate. And Danish kids, for their packed lunches, my kids made their own packed lunches from quite an early age. But when I was making their packed lunches, when they were small, at nursery, this is what Danish kids have for their lunch. They have this type of bread, and then there'll be different types of toppings, like liver patty, or it could be like slice of ham with bits of cucumber on the top. And on Fridays, often I'd give them a wee slice of chocolate, Pålægschokolade. And it was so funny because they knew that it was like, okay, it's Friday. They open up their packed lunches. You wrap it in special packed lunch paper, a bit like baking paper. And they would open up and it's like, yeah, it must be Friday because Mum's given us a Pålægschokolade. Now, I know you're probably sitting there thinking, well, that doesn't sound very healthy. But they've done lots of comparisons. And if you compare having this to having, say, like jam on your bread, or for the lunch thing, pieces of salami, the chocolate actually works out better. And you can see there, it's not a lot of chocolate, but just enough to keep it interesting. And I'm pretty sure that Denmark is the only place that has Pålægschokolade. And I know in Holland, in the Netherlands, you have hagelslag, which is kind of like chocolate sprinkles, like hundreds and thousands. But I've never seen anywhere else that has the slices of breakfast chocolate. Have you discovered some kind of weird and wonderful breakfast thing when you've been traveling? My daughter, when she was in Japan a couple of years ago, she was there for a month doing a school thing. And they ate a lot of rice porridge in the morning. And then there was one place that they got a bowl of like little tiny eels for breakfast. Why not? And my mum, I lost my mum last year. But when mum was more sprightly, whenever I would go and visit, she would make me classic Scottish breakfast of a bacon roll, a big white fluffy bun bap type of thing with butter on it and then slices of fried bacon and some HP sauce. Love that. That's one thing I miss about living in Scotland. And if you're desperate to try the Danish breakfast chocolate, as I've said before, don't go trying to track it down and buy it online, because it'll probably cost you an arm and a leg to get it delivered to where you are in the world. You could melt some dark chocolate, milk chocolate, spread it out very thinly on baking parchment, cut it into squares if you are desperate to try it. Would you want to try it? Do you think it sounds awful? Is it the kind of thing that you would enjoy having? I don't usually have it very often for breakfast, but I would quite often have it in the afternoon as a wee snack. Or let me know what is your favourite breakfast, or the weirdest breakfast that you've ever come across. And I am going to finish off my morning routine. If you want help with the routines, make sure to subscribe to my channel. We're going to be talking soon about simplifying your laundry routine, because I know you're making it too complicated for yourself. There's an easier way. We're also going to be talking about menu planning. Remember to take a wee bit of time for self-care today. Something as simple as having your tea, coffee, favourite drink from your favourite mug. Yeah, yarp. I got this from my kids several years ago. I love this mug. And this is one that I got for hubby for Christmas, Nick Cave mug. So anyway, all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May the Danish breakfast chocolate hoogie be with you. And I shall see you later this week for a spot of planning and a rah, rah, rah. Okay, bye for now.